Pirate crews sailing under the Jolly Roger were not merely lawless criminals. They operated as secret brotherhoods with their own intricate systems of governance, rituals, and codes of conduct. These tight-knit groups of outlaws upheld strong communal bonds, driven by shared values of equality, loyalty, and defiance against established authorities. Their lives were structured by democratic principles, rules that ensured fairness, and traditions that unified them as more than just mercenaries of the sea. They were part of an organized fraternity with unique values. Contrary to the image of pirate captains as tyrants, pirate ships were often governed by democratic principles. The captain was elected by the crew and could be replaced if they failed to act in the best interest of the group. A pirate's authority did not come from birthright or wealth, but was earned through leadership, tactical skill, and the ability to maintain the respect of the crew. In addition, other leadership roles like the quartermaster, who often had the power to veto the captain, were also chosen democratically. Decisions such as when to launch an attack or how to distribute captured loot were debated and voted on, giving every pirate an equal voice in critical matters. This democratic governance stood in stark contrast to the rigid hierarchies of the Navy or merchant ships, where sailors had little say in their fate. Pirate ships functioned under strict codes, often referred to as the Articles of Agreement, which every crew member was required to sign upon joining. These rules detailed not only the distribution of treasure but also regulated conduct on board. For instance, stealing from fellow pirates was a punishable offense, as was fighting among crew members without permission. Pirates who violated these laws could face severe consequences, from marooning on a deserted island to outright execution, depending on the severity of their transgression. The pirate code ensured that everyone, from captain to low-ranking deckhands, followed the same rules and shared in the risks and rewards. This legal framework helped maintain order and discipline, providing a sense of justice that would be hard to find elsewhere in the maritime world of the time. Pirates, despite their dangerous lives, took care of their injured comrades through a system of compensation. If a pirate was injured in battle, such as losing a limb or suffering a major wound, they were compensated with a larger share of the loot or a specific amount of gold. This insurance provided a form of security for pirates in an unpredictable and perilous profession. For example, losing a hand or a leg might entitle a pirate to 800 pieces of eight, while the loss of an eye could bring a smaller but still significant sum. This compensation system encouraged bravery, as pirates knew that even if they were injured, their fellow crew members would ensure they were not abandoned or left destitute. It also created a strong sense of mutual reliance, reinforcing the Brotherhood's commitment to looking out for one another in the most dangerous circumstances. The Jolly Roger, the infamous black flag adorned with symbols like skulls, crossbones, or hourglasses, was not just a sign of terror, but also a symbol of identity and rebellion. It represented the crew's collective defiance against the world's empires and established orders. Flying the Jolly Roger signaled that a pirate ship was part of a unique brotherhood, unified by their rejection of the law and their willingness to fight and die for freedom. The flag served as an emblem of their independence from oppressive regimes, such as the British Empire or Spanish monarchy, as well as a tool of psychological warfare. When merchant ships spotted the flag, it often terrified them into surrendering without a fight. The very sight of the Jolly Roger carried immense symbolic power, representing not just the threat of violence, but the pirates' belief in their own moral codes outside of conventional law. Pirate crews, much like secret societies, had initiation rituals that new recruits had to undergo to become full-fledged members of the Brotherhood. This often involved swearing an oath of loyalty to the captain and crew, usually sealed by signing the ship's articles. In some cases, rituals included symbolic acts like a blood pact or other ceremonial gestures to bind the new recruit to the pirate code. Once initiated, a pirate was considered part of the Brotherhood and was expected to uphold the crew's laws and traditions. Betrayal or desertion was treated as a grave offense and could result in severe punishments, including marooning or death. These initiation rituals created strong bonds of trust, ensuring that every member of the crew understood their role and the sacred nature of their commitment to the pirate brotherhood. Pirates often established secret enclaves or havens, such as those in Nassau or Tortuga, where they could rest, trade, and live free from the control of European empires. These havens operated as semi-autonomous, pirate-run communities where the pirate code extended beyond the confines of individual ships. In these enclaves, pirates would socialize, divide their spoils, recruit new members, and negotiate with local merchants or even corrupt officials. Some of these pirate havens became infamous for their lawlessness, but they also reflected the pirate brotherhood's desire to create spaces where they could live according to their own rules. These pirate communities were often cosmopolitan, with pirates from various nations and backgrounds living and working together. Here, the pirate fraternity extended beyond individual crews, creating a larger network of outlaws who operated outside the bounds of traditional society. The pirate brotherhood was built on a foundation of loyalty and mutual dependence. Pirates, who often came from diverse and marginalized backgrounds, formed strong bonds of trust through their shared experiences of danger, lawlessness, and the constant threat of death. The Brotherhood required that every member, regardless of their previous social standing, contribute to the collective good. This included defending the ship, sharing equally in the profits, and abiding by the pirate code. The notion of all for one and one for all was not just a romantic ideal, but a practical necessity in the dangerous world of piracy. Loyalty to the crew was essential for survival, as pirates faced not only the risks of battle, but also natural dangers like storms, shipwrecks, and the constant pursuit of naval forces. The shared risks and rewards of pirate life created an unbreakable bond that transformed these outcasts into a formidable force, united by a common cause. In many ways, pirate crews functioned like early secret societies, with their codes, rituals, and sense of brotherhood shaping their lives at sea. The Jolly Roger was more than just a flag of terror. It was the symbol of a defiant community that operated outside the law, bound by their own principles of justice, equality, and loyalty. Together, these pirates created a unique society that left a lasting legacy in both history and myth.